Hello everyone, Nearashi here. Um, there's a reason why I'm on uh, my face is on the left on the screen. Um, you'll see soon. Um, so uh, this month's topic on Anime Planet is uh, basically travel, adventure, wanderlust. I honestly didn't know what to talk about, so I decided to do a uh, top 10 place that character in anime that I like visited that I would like to visit in real life. Um, all of these places are places that even when I went to Japan, I did not visit. I may have passed through some of them. I think two of them I passed through without exactly visiting them. So I'm still going to count them as places I would like to visit. Uh, so this is a top 10, but I will start with two honorable mention. The reason why I'm doing two honorable mention is because this there are two places that I really would like to visit as well, but are not places that character in the anime I watched actually traveled to, but rather lived in. So my first honorable mention would be the city of Kofu, which is the a living where four out of the five main characters of Mono lives in. For those who don't know, this is the capital and I believe largest city of the prefecture of Yamanashi. The other is yeah, I couldn't get the better take because I wanted to take screenshot from the anime. Uh, the city of Nagoya, which is where Inori and her coach uh, Tsukasa live and spend most of their time in Medalist. I've been told that there isn't much to do in Nagoya, but I would like to visit like at least a couple places that are seen in the anime. It's also a place that uh, in Adachin Shimamura the character occasionally go to, but I wouldn't count it really as travel because it's only like a 20-minute train ride from where they live, and they basically do shopping for the most part, not just shopping, but for the most part. All right, so let's start the actual top 10. Um, so for this top 10, I will always mention um, the anime the screenshot is from and the episode. So there might be some spoilers, but I will usually not mention the like what happened exactly in these episodes. So at 10th place, I really would like to visit Yokohama, which is not too far from Tokyo. Um, Yokohama is visited by the two main characters of Touring After the Apocalypse in episode 2, which is why you can see the city is pretty much destroyed. Obviously, I would like to see it not destroyed. If I go back to Japan, Yokohama is definitely a area uh, that I would 100%. I'm gonna try to enlarge a bit. Yeah, I definitely would like to visit this area in its current state, not in the state seen in the in this anime. Uh, at ninth place, I actually don't know how to say it. I think it's Fremantle or Fremantle. I really don't know in Australia. This is a city that's visited by the. I was gonna say the main cast, but pretty much like the entire cast of Place Further Than the Universe. Like the only cast the only cast member that don't go there are basically like the characters' families and classmates. But like all the character that goes to Antarctica go to Fremantle. But yeah, definitely a city that I've never heard about before watching A Place Further Than the Universe. but I went to look at some pics, and it's um, something I would definitely like to visit at some point in my life. Maybe, I don't know, if I visit Western Australia, maybe I'll try to uh, get there once. At eighth place, it's more of like a specific place than a city this time, and it's the Kurobet Dam, which is I actually don't remember where it's located. Um, I'm gonna try to enlarge the picture, but it is seen in Mono. I think it was episode 9. Yeah, pretty sure it was episode 9. Uh, I'm I've always been impressed with them. Um, uh, Whenever I see one, and I haven't seen many in real life to be honest, but whenever I see one, it's always a structure that has impressed me. And so obviously seeing such a big dam is definitely something I would like to do if I go to wherever this area was. I'm gonna have to check on Google Map at some point where it is, but it's probably not too far from Kofu because that's it's in Mono, so it's probably like a drivable distance from Kofu. At seventh place, one place that I'm probably gonna destroy because I don't know how to spell it correctly, but Aizuwaka Matsu, which is the first area visited by Chika in Zatsutabi. Well, I'm gonna be honest, the ambience of the episode definitely made me want to visit this place, but I do like, I really did like the area, the picture shown, and I would definitely, even though I'm a lazy, overweight guy, I would definitely want to walk these 1200 something steps if I had the opportunity to visit this place. On sixth place, it is one of the places that I mentioned earlier. I will explain. Lake Yamanaka, which is seen in episodes, I believe 6 and 7 of season 2 of Laid Back Camp. I've actually seen Lake Yamanaka in person. Me and my brother even drove on next to the shore, but we only passed through. I didn't actually visit the place. The only reason we passed through is because the place where we were going to park our car and take the bus to Mount Fuji was not far from Lake Yamanaka. So I've seen it up close, but I've also seen it from the top of Mount Fuji, which was pretty cool. But I would like to visit it really, like not just see it up close, but actually visit it. We didn't even stop like at a convenience store next to the lake or something. At fifth place, another place that I'm probably gonna destroy the name, but I have the name written here, Itsukujima Shrine, which I don't think it's super close to Hiroshima, but I know it's the episode where episode 8 of Zatsutabi, where Chika and 2 of her friends go to Hiroshima, but then they take a boat to visit this shrine. Definitely one of the prettiest shrine I've seen in an anime. I've actually seen prettier in real life, especially in Kyoto. But like, yeah, if I was in the Hiroshima or wherever this shrine is, I would 100% visit it. And at fourth place, another place that is not in Japan, and it would be Singapore, which is well, it's actually seen in many anime from what I heard, but the main reason why I'm interested in Singapore was because of A Place for the Universe episode 6, which they spend the almost the entirety of the episode. I think the first 4 or 5 minutes they're in the plane and stuff like that, but they spend like out of the 23-minute episode they spend like 18 minutes in this place. And yeah, a beautiful city, well, beautiful city state. Definitely would like to visit it at some point. At third place, I took a screenshot, but it's actually the entire prefecture. But I would very, very much like to visit the Aomori prefecture, which is the second northernmost prefecture in Japan, after Hokkaido. The series that made me want to visit Aomori is actually Flying Witch. I've never watched the anime, but I did read the manga. I've read up to volume 12. But seeing some place of Aomori in Zatsutabi episode 9 made me want to visit it even more than I already wanted to. At second place, this one will most likely not surprise you, but Shibir Lake, which is seen in Late Backend episodes 6 and 7, season 1. By far the most beautiful lake seen in the anime, even though I think I would still prefer Lake Motozu for maybe nostalgic reason. But Shibir Lake was a very beautiful place seen in Lake Bank Camp, and it was actually one of the places me and my brother were considering visiting. But after looking up like hotels and stuff around, my brother settled for Lake Motozu, which I was obviously very, very grateful, because it's like one of the most important places in Lake Bank Camp. But Shibir Lake, would 100% visit it if I had the opportunity. And last but not least, a place that I will probably never be able to get to for multiple reasons, mostly money and health, because I would consider myself healthy but not in good shape. Like, I don't fall sick very often, but I definitely have low stamina, low physical strength. But and that place is, let me enlarge a picture, but Showa Station in Antarctica, or actually any place in Antarctica. A place for this is seen in A Place Further Than the Universe episode 10 through 13, because it's where the final arc of the series take place. A Place Further Than I've always like been interested in Antarctica since I was like 12. I've wanted to visit Antarctica. However, A Place Further Than the Universe is like increased my interest for Antarctica like tenfold, even more than that. And it's actually not only the series itself has been extremely good, but it also inspired me to. No, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop talking about what it inspired me for, because I will definitely have to talk about what it inspired me for in my story with at some point, because let's just say that this series inspired me to do what is currently my biggest project I've ever worked on in my life. That's all I'm gonna say. It has nothing to do with actual traveling, because, as I said, I don't have the means nor likely the physical shape to ever visit Showa Station. Because if I go to Antarctica, I would actually like not to visit, but actually work there. So I mean, I would take the free time I have to actually visit around the place, but I really would like to like actually work in Antarctica at some point. Anyway, um, this is this was my top 10. Um, I will probably make a maybe not a top 10, but maybe a top 5 or 6. No, I think I can make a top 10. But I will make a top something uh, of the places visited in anime that I've actually visited myself. Because as you know, I've been to Japan last year, and um, I visited several places that were either featured in Laid Back Camp or wound up being featured later in a series I watched later, like Satsutabi. Because yes, I did visit. I think I visited at least 2 or 3 places seen in Satsutabi. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you either tomorrow or in 2 days for my weekly review.